Iyatemenoromunu, Nemikurina Negro. Gyodo, Gyodo. Idoret. Ima bong ieregemta. Hey, akamna kwe. Goyo. Akamna kwe. I don't fish out. Ieregaratina basi. The war is just getting started, okay? Ibiri yo, ibiri kabiri. Okay, all right. Welcome, welcome, Entertainment Daily lovers. We are a bit late, but like I said, whenever we have to dissect, it doesn't matter how late, it's better late than never. So we are here, and from the thumbnail and the title, I believe you have a clue what we are about to discuss. And I hope our sound is good. Let me quickly check our sound, share to my community, and then we will start. This is going to be a quick one. Ta ta ta. We are done and we are out of here. All right. So our sound is good. So let me share and we start. Mhm. All right. So welcome back, Entertainment Daily lovers, and we have a little gist to dissect here based on the drama on the streets of YouTube. So let's quickly touch down and just dissect and analyze this one. We are not even going to be waiting for guests to come right in. People can catch up and watch the replay and whatnot. All right, so from the top, from thumbnail and title, you already recognize the people we're about to discuss. Choice TV, Reactor, um, UK Family, the new reactor, Lily Pop, the new reactor, all of that is what we're going to be discussing. So, all right, Lily Pop's video has been trending for few days now. When I mean trending, based on the Nigerian reactor community and the viewers, the commenters, and whatnot. That video been trending, a whole lot of talk here and there. So that yesterday, Choice TV sat down and did her own content, that had her own 2 cents concerning the whole situation. While on that Choice TV's live stream, Choice was quick to point out that she does not even have time to address Lily Pope because that she doesn't understand what's going on with Lily Pope and whatnot. So she's not even going to be talking about Lily. That despite the fact that Lily was on her thumbnail, she's not even there to be discussing Lily Pope or whatnot. Okay. But one thing that Choice TV focused, or one person that Choice TV focused on, was UK Family. And Choice, as usual, did not hold back. She gave her 2 cents, letting everyone that cared to know that she does not buy into the fact that UK Family is now reacting to her cousin editorial. And she made it clear on her live stream that she's not saying that UK Family should not be a reactor, so nobody should misunderstand her. That what she's saying is UK Family can be a reactor and react to any other video or content that she wants to react to, but she should not react to content that has to do with her cousin. And Choice TV was really, really passionate about this whole thing based on the fact that, according to her, the voice notes that we had heard on the streets, that she was one that actually brought out those voice notes and played them on YouTube when the saga between editorial and UK Family was going on. So she was of the opinion that she doesn't even understand. Is it that UK Family forgets so soon? Or is it that UK Family cannot just keep the name of her sister out of her mouth? That why is it that UK Family is still talking about editorial? That she does not understand and she will never understand it. That in her own opinion, UK family should not and stop talking about the uh, cousin. Now, people in the comment section was trying to clarify, telling Choice that look, it's not as if she sat down, turned on her ring light, and she was discussing editorial. What prompted that video was what Lily Pope had said. So she was basically addressing Lily Pope. While some other persons on that same live stream were saying, well, it seemed like what UK family said in that video, the so-called video that she was addressing, she was supposed to be addressing Lily Pope. She said just few minutes. And she talked about Lily Pope for a few minutes, and that was it. And the rest was things directed at her own cousin. And that's where a lot of people said they had issue with the whole thing, that this whole thing doesn't have anything to do with her cousin, but it seemed like she was throwing shade. So this whole thing has now gone from Lily that made a video saying comparison, comparison, comparison. But now the way the whole thing is now turning out, it seemed like it was shade that people were throwing and not really comparison. So Choice TV said she doesn't really care if it has to do with that or it has to do with something else, but all she knows is that do not talk about your cousin. If the content is going to affect or it's kind of directly or indirectly, because according to Church, she was quoting the cousin at editorial has said that keep me out of your mouth, stay away from me, stay away from anything that concerns me, anything that relates to me. And be it directly or indirectly, stay away, stay on your own, and I will stay on my own. I'm not going to concern myself with anything that concerns you. I'm not going to speak on you. I'm not going to speak about anything that connects to you directly or indirectly. I don't care about you. You don't exist in my world, and let that be the same for you, UK family. But UK family, on the other hand, maybe doesn't see it the same way, so she doesn't feel like if there is something that she needs to talk about. As far as I feel like, from what I noticed, it seemed like UK family is looking at the whole thing as, if I'm not directly addressing my cousin, it is okay. If it's something that her name is mentioned, and since I'm now a reactor, I'm not a content creator that makes this type of videos where I react to other people's video, or if somebody does the content that I feel like the person needs a correction or the person needs to be um, one or two things need to be said to this person, then I'm going to just go ahead and do it. And I'm not going to skip by some content just because my sister's name is being mentioned there or whatnot. So she said she's going to go ahead and address it. So while this whole banter was going on Choice TV's live stream, UK family joined in, and UK family didn't hold back. UK family kept talking, trying to, in the comment section while Choice TV was streaming and giving her points. UK family also jumped in the comment section, and UK family said, I disagree with you, Choice. This is my take. This is what I see. Choice was holding her stand, saying, well, it seemed like you're now looking for trouble. Now I'm saying it to seem like maybe I'm talking too much or I'm just trying to start up something. But when this whole thing is going to cause a huge fight, I will turn on my ring light and I'm going to analyze the story. And I don't want to hear anybody telling me anything then, because now I'm screaming for UK to leave her sister alone. She will not listen. She doesn't want to do that. So when this whole situation is going to start, I will be one of the persons that is going to sit here and analyze this whole thing. But UK family kept on stating her fact in the comment section, and she also did not want to back down. Choice didn't want to back down. UK didn't want to back down. So that's how this whole thing went on that Choice TV's live stream the night before. Waking up this morning, I was seeing later. I think I missed the live stream, but I saw the live, so I clicked on the live stream and I watched her live stream while I was doing other stuff, so I'll be able to listen and hear everything she had to say. Lo and behold, like I feel like UK family is fully kind of cool. I feel like UK family is fully into this reaction thing, and UK family is not even holding back or trying to play cool. Okay, UK family went into reaction and she's giving basketballs like she's not even feeling some type of way or trying to say, okay, let me test the waters. You know how it is. Like, even if you're a good swimmer, if you go to a new place, you're all welcome. I see y'all coming in, drop a comment and I will know who is here with us. Well, thank you all for coming. I can see y'all. UK family, you know how if you go to a place and there's a body of water, you just don't jump in because the river, the sea, the ocean, or whatever in your place, you're already used to it. You can swim it. No, you first of all test the waters so you know if you can handle. You want to see how the current is. You want to know so many things. What's there? What's not there? Is it okay to swim? Are there sharks? Are there crocodiles? Are there things? Pythons, giant snakes that can swallow you? Just all these type of things. But it seemed like UK family came into this reaction with with a bulldozer. Do you understand? Not a caterpillar. Like, she's a grader. She's just here to scatter everything. UK is not testing waters because on UK's live stream, first off, I was on Choice TV's live stream. I watched Choice TV's live stream. I saw UK's comments. I saw how everything went. So in my mind, I was thinking, okay, UK didn't want to back down. Choice didn't want to back down. They were going head to head. And I was thinking, okay, where is this going? And I was saying, this is exactly what Lily wanted. When Lily sat down and filmed that video that was not necessary. When Lily filmed that video that was not necessary, I was saying it. I said, this thing is going to bring saga. This thing is going to take a different turn. This thing is going to escalate. And if Lily had not sat down and done that video that she did, we would not even be here discussing what we're here discussing. Do you get? So Lily Pope TV, okay, started this whole thing. Seriously, Lily started this whole thing. So when this whole back and forth between Choice TV and UK family started, I said, okay, now it all read. This morning, watching UK family's live stream, UK family set her stuff like full time, no jokes. And after UK family said, you're all welcome. You know how you just start your live stream welcoming people and all. UK did not waste time. Like, UK did not wait to beat around the bush. UK did not come to sugarcoat anything. UK was not there to speak so someone is going to like her presentation, or someone's going to say you really presented this in a perfect way. I really love the way you pass your message. No. That was not what UK family was there for. After UK family greeted her audience, said hello to people that were coming in, one of the first things that came out of UK's mouth was, Choice TV, I disagree with you totally based on what you were saying on your live stream. And UK family went in again to explain herself. Now she's doing it on her own channel, and she has all the time in the world to explain. And UK family repeated herself, saying that she will not stop reacting on anything that concerns her cousin. That if there's a video or something is happening in the streets and she feel like, oh, this is a content that I want to react to, she will react to it. But if people are expecting her to now, in the process of her reacting to other things that are happening in the streets of YouTube, people are expecting her to, when it gets to her sister, she should jump and pass or pretend or act like she didn't see that content. That she's not going to do that. That's not going to happen. That if it is something that she would react on, that she is going to react on it. And she will say her truth and she will stand by it. That's where the streets now became divided. The fans of UK family and the fans of editorial. Even on UK family live stream, someone came in and said to her, leave your cousin alone, let there be peace. UK tackled that person immediately, like UK said to the person, You they meant? Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? Really? Did anyone tell you that we had issues in our family? Did anyone tell you that myself and my cousin were not in a good place? Did anyone tell you that there is a beef that needs to be settled? That you're here? Like she just fixed that person. So anyone that was coming with this UK family, mind your business, react on everything else, and do not react on anything that concerns your cousin directly or indirectly. UK was there to tell people to just hold it. Hold it, hold it. We ain't doing that this 2024. In UK's words, we are not doing that in 2024. It's not going to happen. No single person is going to tell me what I am supposed to do. We are all adults. This is UK family talking. We are all adults and we all know what is good. We all know what is right and we all know what is wrong. So I will react on what I want to react on, and that's how it is going to be. It doesn't matter who likes it, it doesn't matter who doesn't like it. That's what I'm going to do, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to see the truth, and I will say I'm not going to speak on it because somebody said don't speak on it. And I was like, okay, well, if you really look at it, UK family does have a point. At the end of the day, everybody might have their own opinion, but it still boils down to UK family as a person and her cousin as a person to decide what they want to do. So if UK family have decided that she will not keep her mouth off of her cousin situation, then it is what it is. But for me, watching that video, because I saw her video, the particular video that is now bringing the talk of UK, stay away from your cousin, stay away from your cousin. The only thing I can see is shade, but the main message was for Lily Pope, was Lily Pope being called out. Because if you really go around looking at everybody that really reacted on what Lily Pope said, the first person to remind everybody of the fact that when editorial launched her hotel, Lily Pope did not celebrate her, not even a post on the community, not a video, not a thing, not a word, for as long as it's not as if everybody just did one video, because editorial started showing these things bit by bit. And every time editorial put out something, people talk about it. Every time she put out something, people talk about it, to their planning of the opening and everything. Editorial, UK family was in the mouths of people. So all those periods that people were making videos, congratulating editorial, calling editorial, whatever that was going on, Lily Pope did not do one single video saying, you guys, calm down. We're here to celebrate this lady. I don't even understand why you people think that she should do her thing like that. Leave her alone. It's her hotel. It's her money. It's her thing. It's her sweat. It's her idea. Leave her alone. Whatever she wants to do, let her do. If you don't like it, don't watch her. At least come out and defend your friend if the person is your friend, or if the person is your, if she is an acquaintance, or if she's just a colleague, but you people kind of, you have a good rapport, you know. So Lily did none of that. But now that they were talking about something totally different that was not even in any way directly or indirectly related or connected to editorial, not as if both hotels were in the same state. They are far, far away. One is in up north, the other one is in the east. I don't know how Lily Pope smuggled editorial's name into this whole situation that is now making this whole thing now a hot mess. Do you guys get? So for me, I feel like she did a good job. I'm talking about UK family. UK family did a good job because she analyzed Lily Pope's video. She wasn't analyzing editorial's video. If she was analyzing editorial's video, then I think it would be okay for us to come out here and say, stay away. Even if every other reactor, we know that you've joined the reactors community, but one person you shouldn't react on is your sister, based on the fact that, because I feel like when somebody asks you or tells you something, you should respect it. She clearly stated you should stay away, avoid her, directly, indirectly. Don't speak on me. I will speak on you. Stay in your lane. Do your thing. Like you don't even exist in my world. I don't care about you. I don't want to hear about you. I don't want to know about you. I don't want to know what's going on in your life or what's not going on. Just keep my name out of your mouth and avoid me like a plague. And I think that should be respected. And it doesn't matter what kind of personality you have, even if you're that type that forgives easily, even if you're that type that uh really would fight for a relationship or whatever. Just respect the boundary, respect the fact that this person is saying, I am not comfortable, I don't want to do this with you, and I'm not going to do this with you. Well, blood flows there, we know, and it will continue to be that way even if you never ever speak again in life. People will still refer to both of you, if they're talking about both of you, as sisters, as family members, because that's what you people are, and that's what you will remain till the end of time. But she would have to respect that fact. But because the main gist, the main person that was being talked about is Lily Pope, I think that is okay, because it was not editorial, not as if editorial did something. For example, all the reactors were reacting, putting editorial picture on their thumbnail and name and title, and reacting to editorial's content. And then UK Family too came from nowhere, fiam, drop title, thumbnail, this one, that one, and start speaking on it. Doesn't matter if she's praising her sister. Oh, my sister is such an angel. She's such a good woman. She's so hardworking. She's so this, she's so that. No, it doesn't matter. It still won't count. And I will say, don't do it. But for me, I didn't see anything wrong in this particular content, because Lily Pope needed to be spoken to. Lily Pope needed to be reminded of certain things. And every reactor that reacted on that stuff reacted based on what they can remember, and correcting the narrative that Lily was trying to put out there. That it was not necessarily a comparison. It was shades. Okay? Shades were thrown. But there's difference between somebody shading you and a comparison. There was no comparison there. It was shades that were thrown, and those were obvious. Oh, right? But now, look where we are now. Now is now Choice TV versus this person, Ukeme. Up to the extent that Ukeme was even charged up, like she was asking people, do you even know the meaning of my name? Do you guys even know the meaning of my name? That's why I started this video by singing 3 different songs in 3 different languages. I was giving you people a song. I was giving you people song from those states. Okay, okay, and then I switch over to Kyoto, right? And then I backed that up with one from Ukeme's side, okay? Complete the other side of the song. And then I switched over to Lily Pope's side, right? Miri o, miri kam miri. Look, this whole thing is just a hot mess. And something else, before I even continue on this conversation, there's something I want to say. Like yesterday when I was streaming, my live stream was heated up, back to back arguments, editorial fans, you guys. At the end of the day, this whole thing is just cruise, because nobody really knows anybody to their home based on this whole thing that is going on here. Nobody knows anybody to the house. So people will talk or react based on the type of content that you put out there. That's what people are going to talk about. That's what people are going to dissect and analyze. And I feel like sometimes the fans, the commenters, take this whole thing too far. And it's getting too deep. The type of words that are being exchanged, the type of things that are being said, where people are taking the whole argument to I don't think it's necessary. Very deep and serious words are being used, are being thrown out there like it really doesn't mean anything. Words are powerful, and let's be careful. Even if you're loving someone and you're a fan of someone, this person is your favorite, doesn't necessarily mean that no one can speak on your favorite. It's a free world, freedom of speech. Your own favorite also have the right to speak on someone else, and they all do. Everybody does. For example, when you Ledoche situation started, I don't know anybody that was not upset about how you Ledoche was handling. There were people that were upset that he got married to a second wife. There were people that understood that, okay, it's part of the culture and that's fine, but he's just acting like a child, and the way he's going about it is terrible. Sorry, let me drink some water. My throat is dry. So everybody will speak on someone. It's just how it is. So people should stop taking it too personal. This whole beefing. And another thing, if someone is doing a video and the person is not out there calling someone else out of their name, there are people that they get pissed off and really fired up that when they want to address you, they will insult you, they will say all of that. I will kind of understand if that person is dishing out that level of toxicity. Hello, 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 Oyoyo's world. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're on the road, okay? Okay, I understand. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you. So if that person is dishing out so much negativity and toxicity, and then you go to that person's comment section and it's the same thing, one will understand. But this that somebody will just sit down and do a video, and then people are popping up in the comment section with so much suggestion, saying what the person didn't say, trying to drop comments that other people will not see, and take those comments and go and give to the people that is being talked about. And then before you know, from there other videos are coming out, other content, or the person that is being talked about is now fired up, thinking that it was the person that did the video that is talking about them in that manner. The person will now come out, insult, and like back. Commenters, calm down. If someone is not coming with so much negativity, match your comments to the person's video by just stating what you see in the video, or just stay in topic and don't go calling people name, insulting people, dragging people. Because UK in her own live stream was saying people were right for this, all the insult that she's been getting and all of that. It seemed like the people's fan, nobody is holding their fan, telling this one, stop, don't do this, don't do that. But when she speaks up, it's almost like it's an issue, and people are saying, don't respond to this. You can only tell someone, don't do this, but not everybody will be able to see something and not respond. So people, that's just their way. Okay, like in the case of Annie, I remember the day that Annie Dibia flared up. You guys remember how the video came out, that she was saying, stop the car, park the car, I'm going to blast him online. And that's exactly what she did, coming online to post her marital issues. There were a lot of people that were there applauding her, thinking what she did was right. But there were a lot of people that were also there saying, you shouldn't have even done this, because online in-laws are not going to help you in any way. They might just drag him, they might say whatever they want to say, but it will not change the fact that Tubaba is where he is and doing what he's doing, and he's going to continue to do what there was so much talk, and the whole thing, even at a point, backfired. The people were saying, you knew that he was like this right from time. Why are you not saying stop the car, park the car, this one, that one? You knew that he was this kind of person. And when he proposed to you, you decided you were going to. So I'm giving all these examples so people kind of understand, because look at where this whole thing is now going to. This whole thing is now looking like UK came out to talk about her sister, but that was not exactly what that particular video was about. And I think it was nice that she also did this other video that she did, saying that my video was for Lily Pope and not for my sister. I was not talking to my sister. The video I did, I was responding to what Lily Pope said. And she pointed out the fact that Lily Pope did not celebrate. Okay, let's leave that aside. Apart from that, during that period, there was a lot of talk on ground We all know how that thing went. UK attending events that she was not invited to and stuffs like that. But still, Lily did not sit down and say, let me do a video addressing that whole situation, which I feel like that was even a bigger issue than this recent one now that Lily sat down and turned on her live stream. Because already, even then, she had this her cruise with Lily channel. So even if you're trying to give the excuse that maybe she didn't have reaction channel, she didn't want to mess up her main channel, she did have this channel already. She had already opened this channel. So she would have been able to use this particular cruise with Lily to address that situation, telling people to back off these people, whatever you want to do. Like now that she's reacting and saying, you people did wrong by doing ABC that people didn't do, and then she ended up stepping on her foot. That has now escalated to Choice TV now coming out also saying you shouldn't have reacted on your cousin. Leave your cousin alone. That's what she said. Leave her alone. And Choice TV kept stating on that live stream that she has not watched the video yet. Now, I don't know if Choice TV goes back to watch UK's video, if she's going to see it differently, if her opinion is going to change. Because for me, I feel like because she had not seen the video, when someone brings an information to you, that information is not always complete in most cases. So people that will come to explain what was said, that was, if I'm not mistaken, that video was, it wasn't even a video, it was a live stream, I think about 40 something minutes long. I think so, but about 40, I think about 43 minutes or something around there. And 43 minutes long video was what UK family did. There is no way that somebody will go to Choice and the person will be able to give Choice the full download of exactly how UK said things and how things were presented. So if Choice would go back and watch UK's video, I don't know if her opinion will change or she will still stand on the fact that she doesn't think it's a good idea for UK family to be discussing anything that is linked to her sister, because her sister clearly stated that she should keep away and stay away from this whole thing. But UK family also stood her ground and said, Choice, I will react on what I want to react on. And that is final. Nobody is going to tell me what I'm going to react on or what I'm not going to react on. And I'm not going to see a content or see something that is bad and I will not speak because somebody's name is being mentioned there and people don't want me to talk about that person. But then I'm going to react or talk about other content and other things. But whenever I see this name, I have to skip by, I have to jump over because it is a sensitive or it's a no-go area. That's not going to happen. This is 2024, that is not going to happen. That because when things happen, reactors, they react. When people call them out or say something to them, they react. And some of the things that she said, that was said that she said in her video, she also cleared it that she was not saying it as if she was just talking, but she was reading comments and responding to them. Hence, those things came out as if she was talking about that she was responding to people's comments. And maybe that's the reason why on her today's live stream, I'm saying today it's already 1 a.m. my time, so it's yesterday live stream, okay? Because now is Wednesday, the 3rd of April, because it's 1 a.m., exactly 1 a.m. my time. So that's the reason why on today's live stream, she wasn't even having it. She wasn't even giving people the opportunity. Anybody that just attempt to tell her, leave your sister alone, like, or let peace reign, but like, she goes straight like, are you crazy? Are you daft? Like, don't you understand that there's no issue? Like, we don't have any beef, we don't have any problem. everything have been settled, everything is good in my family. So I don't even understand what you people are trying to say, or what are you people trying to create now, or like are you people trying to start up something, trying to make it look like there's still a beef or there's something going on. Well, things will never go back to normal. But if UK saying everything is okay, well, let's take it that way. At least the good thing is, one, that video she did, she was not talking to editorial. So I would believe that if these fans of editorial will go and tell editorial about it, which is the reason why I said Lily started this whole thing. If Lily had not done that video, I don't even think editorial will even notice that she was shaded on videos. I don't think so, because to me, in my mind, I'm thinking editorial is very busy. She has a business to run, and this, she's venturing into a line that she doesn't know so much about, a line of business that she doesn't know so much about. She's still new in the game. Hotel is still new. She still needs to, bring in customers, there's just so much to do. Finishing up of the hotel, we know how she said when she started, she had not even finished all of the rooms, okay, but she did enough for people to be able to come in and lodge and whatnot. But then the point is, editorial is extremely busy, from shuffling family family business, run kids, this, school, cook, that, like everything else that she has to do as a wife, to also taking care of husband, and also, paying attention to maybe other businesses that she owns, and then her hotel business, and it is a handful. Her plate is full. So I don't even think she would notice any shade at this point. Even if people throw shade from today till tomorrow, if you, the commenters, don't, and there are certain things you don't even say. That's why I don't even understand. Somebody will be saying, I'm this person's fan, I'm this person's fan. When certain things is being said, hello, I say it, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're welcome. When certain things is being said about someone that you like or you're a fan of, you just look at this and you're like, I don't think I want to say this to that person. Because sometimes when you don't know about something, it doesn't hurt. Okay, I say it said, it is part of the shade. Make we talk through. I'm not saying it doesn't shade. Nobody would say it doesn't shade. Everybody knows there is no video editorial would do that editorial will not include shade. I remember during her launch of her hotel, if you go back and watch the videos I did on when editorial was celebrating her hotel, one thing I noticed from the beginning, at first I wasn't even going to react. Okay, my own is okay. Editorial broke a good news, congratulating them. That was going to be it for me. But then I now saw how the videos were now going. I was not like, what is going on? That's when I now started reacting on editorial. Because I was like, I don't understand how you will achieve something this huge and you still have shade in your mind. You still remember, in the midst of all this happiness, the joy, the surprise, that the shock and everything that we're expecting you to be in, you still remember to throw shades. I said it, the videos are there on the channel. You can go back and check those videos out. When her mother threw shade, I said the same thing too. I said, I don't even believe, like, I don't even know, like, if someone had told me, I won't believe it. But I saw the video that editorial's mom did, and I saw the level of shades that were being thrown at people. And I was like, really? This is how you announce your daughter's big news? By shading every other person? You already took away from the whole celebration. Do you understand? So that is not even something that is going to be argued by anybody. That's why even editorial's fans, I remember yesterday on my live stream that it was going basketballs, that I was pointing out that editorial shouldn't have made some of the stuff that I will not even repeat now, when she was fighting with her cousin. And I said that, and the person now said, what was editorial the first one to throw shade? The other people was, but the editorial's fan could not even say my person didn't throw shade. The editorial fan, that was a die-hard editorial fan yesterday. If you go watch that yesterday's live stream, you will see the back and forth that was going on there. That person admitted that editorial shades, but the person's point was that people shaded editorial and editorial shaded them back. Do you understand? As I said, she's encouraging those toxic fans. She's encouraging those toxic fans by liking their post, rubbishing her sister, and speaking to them privately, and she should call them to order. Speaking to them privately, well, that we don't know because we don't have evidence. Me, I love to work with evidence, and I love to work with facts. So even if you're trying to go file a case, by the time they check the video and everything, they will tell you, sister, you don't have a case here. Do you understand? So if I'm saying something that I need to say allegedly, I'm going to tell you, like, there's no evidence. If I don't see there's evidence, some of the things I won't even talk about them. Okay. But you have to also understand that fans sometimes will overdo. Do you understand? Some people don't know how to love someone or admire someone and still tell them the truth. Whatever that person does is the truth. It's perfect. Even if that person buys somebody today, they will find a way to blame that person that they buyed, that it was that person's fault, because they will never see their favorite doing wrong. So I say it with that, you understand that editorial's fans will never see anything wrong. And because editorial is also someone that talks negatively a lot, it kind of blends. So it will look like, oh, she's the one encouraging them. No, it's just that some energy vibe along very well. Okay, like you see positive, oh, this one is positive, Ginger. You see positive people kind of are drawn to. When you're negative, those type of people are actually drawn to you. When you're loud-mouthed, those kind of loud-mouthed people are drawn to you. When you're dramatic and chaotic, those kind of people are drawn to you. So it's like a magnet, you kind of attract similar, So on that one, there's no argument there. Like, editorial told shade, and she knows. Nobody needs to tell her about that. Editorial has bad mouth. UK has bad mouth. What they call it, Lily Pope have bad mouth. It is what it is. You understand? But my point I'm trying to make is editorial was not. See, now we're talking about editorial. We were not supposed to be discussing editorial in this particular topic. No video did anything that would have. Tell me what is connected. It is not connected. Everybody was talking about something else. It's Lily that sat down and did a video that if editorial had seen, in my opinion, I don't know if she saw it, but I feel like if editorial had all the time in the world and editorial had seen that Lily Pope's video, you would have seen the type of video, the type of things that editorial would have said. If it was the editorial before this at the Golden Hotel, when editorial had time, you would have seen what editorial would have said. But I believe the editorial is now slowly, packaging herself as a CEO, trying to not be chaotic and look like, in the eyes of people, because she knows that she's now a boss lady. She needs to act like boss lady. So she's leaving some fights for her fans to do for her and whatnot. But Lily would have started this whole thing would have been bigger than what it is right now, So I work with evidence now. Anything I say is what they have said and done in their videos. Okay, if you say so. Because the thing is, if you don't watch everybody's video, and some people post back to back to back to back, and it's hard to catch up with all their contents, and somebody might be referencing something in a particular video that you didn't see, and you will not know. I say it. Let me see. I say it said some. So which packaging? She is packaging. Even if everybody knows, I say it. If let's say you you say if you're another person fan, I would like to know which person fan you be. Baby, make I not talk what you walk up my mouth now. which person fan you be? What do you mean editorial is not packaging? Editorial is. Everybody is noticing that editorial before and editorial now, there is a difference. That it doesn't matter if you don't like her or whatever, but when you see the truth, you have to say it. She is. And editorial is packaging slowly, and it is obvious. Sorry. Editorial is packaging, okay? But my point is, we're talking about editorial. Editorial is not supposed to be discussed this period until maybe editorial does something that will warrant reactors to react. That's when editorial's name should have been mentioned. And I hope Lily Pope will learn from this, because not only did she start this whole huge fight, imagine if, for example, Funke Akindele that she spoke about, said that one I find past that one. Imagine if Funke had a lot of small content creators, small YouTubers, because Funke has the huge numbers and everything is coming in huge. So there are certain things that will be said about her that she will not see and she will not hear, and it's not going to bother her. Do you understand? Anyway, let me not shit. My own is if the sisters want to shade, let them do it. Now family them be. The fans and Lily should back off and keep Ukeme's name out of their mouth. Okay, so I guessed right. You are Ukeme's fan. Okay, so the one I had yesterday was okay. I'm slowly catching up with the fans, because I don't know their fans, but some contents just don't do it for me, so I really don't pay much attention. But because I now react on people's content, so I have to watch, and I love to listen to people speak. So when I'm talking about it, I can actually tell you at one point in the video stuffs were said and stuffs like that, so you can go verify yourself, so you know I'm not talking trash. So I don't really watch these people's content. One thing I don't like is when you're making a content and there's just some people that their energy is not just giving, so you don't watch their content back to back. There are some people that might just be funny. It's not as if their content is all too nice, but because of how funny they are and whatnot, you will just be watching them back to back. So I'm not fully, but I'm kind of getting it. Because yeah, I noticed the back-to-back fight yesterday was editorial's fan, and Ukeme's fan is here today. Okay, that's fantastic. It's the first time I'm seeing Ukeme's fan, because even on the live stream on Choice TV's live stream, I didn't see much people saying anything, although she came there and she defended herself, and I think that was great. And the video she did today also, I think it was also great. But another thing I want to say, I'm going to read, because I see you wrote something else, and I'm going to read it. Another thing that I want to point out is the fact that this whole thing is now taking a turn that it shouldn't have taken from the beginning. And the main thing is now lost. Everybody will now be focused on, wait, is it that people are coming for editorial? Is there a witch hunt? Do you understand? All because of what Lily Pope have said. But for those of you that are saying UK don't react to this, news flash, UK already told you guys that this is 2024 and everybody needs to be minding their damn business. And nobody should be telling her that there is beef between she and her sister, that they are in peace, nothing is happening, so people should leave her alone. She also clarified that the video she did was for Lily Pope. At some point, she even called her Lolly Pop. And I was thinking, okay, man, was that a slip of tongue? Or you just really called her Lollipop because her name was Lily Pope? That was funny as hell. I'm waiting to see if Lily is going to do it, because this is what it's supposed to be, according to Lily. We're working by what Lily Pope said, because Lily Pope is not a reactor, but a counter reactor. So now that people are out and everybody is saying nobody said what you said, I'm waiting to see if Lily Pope is going to come out and do another video calling other people out bringing out fact or saying that, oh, okay, maybe I understood the content wrong, and correcting that impression so that the editorial fans will go back and tell editorial that, wait, oh, it's not that. Do you understand? It's not that. Because at the end of the day, it's not supposed to, her name shouldn't have even come out at all. It shouldn't have come up at all. It shouldn't have. Let me see. I said that I'm not Ukeme's fan. Oh. I just don't like people messing in family matters. Let the sisters fight it out and settle. Ooh, I say it. You cannot say that, because when you bring your issues to social media, people are going to speak on it. And trust me, you will not like the way people will speak on it. You will not like the analysis, the way people will see things. Different people will see things from different angle. And that is social media for you. So whatever you don't want social media to dabble in, keep it off social media. But if you ask me, do I think that UK editorial and their family in general, it will not stop anytime soon. Everything they do will be scrutinized. Everything UK does, people will look at it like, are you shading editorial? Everything editorial does, there will be people that will also see and look at it like, are you shading UK? Even if the content has absolutely nothing to do with the other person. But because of this bad blood that existed before, even if they settle as family, because at the end of the day, blood is blood or whatever, but their fans will still be going back and forth. If you say good morning and it sounded like you were mimicking this other person, they will say you were mimicking that person, even if you were not mimicking that person, even if that thing didn't cross your mind as at when you were doing that video. So that is going to keep happening. People are going to keep dabbling into their business, and it won't stop. It's not going to stop until they decide to leave YouTube. And that's not going to happen. You know that. That's not going to happen. So, or like, what else? If they were supposed to leave, they would have left when that whole messiness was going on. But it's not going to happen. So everybody should just know that. But fans should understand that it gets to a point where they should also respect the person that they said they are fighting for. Because there's a way you fight, it's no longer a fight. You're now being evil. So that's with that. I'm just disappointed that this whole thing, editorial's name had to come up when it shouldn't have. UK doesn't need fans to fight for her, as she is direct, unlike some YouTubers who will weaponize people to fight for them. You not the shade person. That is you say you don't go shade. You not the shade another YouTuber. If I dey think fast, I understand the people you're talking about when they fight their battle. But then they get some brutal people where they fight for them. I do understand what you're saying. UK, yes, UK is very. That's one thing I noticed about UK too. UK will come to your live stream. It doesn't matter if you're insulting her, calling her out of her name. UK will come to your live stream and explain to you what she meant or what caused that reaction or whatever. And that's it. That's UK for you. UK is not going to feel like because you're sounding some type of way, I'm not going to show up. No, UK will show up, and UK is going to explain what you want to explain to you. Lily will talk. Now, when you see Lily and Uchenwezi, you know that these two are ready for saga. Like they want the street to be boiling, like a volcano that is about to erupt. That's what they want. So they are coming in hot, and of course, the people they are reacting on, giving them hot, those people are going to also give them back hot. And I think Lily is just sitting somewhere now, sitting pretty and enjoying this whole thing. If Lily doesn't react to any of this thing that is going on right now, the next topic And I believe by tomorrow, this whole thing will start dying down slowly. Before you know, something else will pop up. Another YouTuber, something else to talk about. Then you will see Lily will not come back with her reaction. You will see it. So people can speak, but they have no right to trash the other party. Support your faith, but they have no right to trash Ukeme. Let them continue. Soon people will get frustrated and trash Edith. They should just leave it alone. Mostly in this case, nobody needs to be trashed. Not Edith, not Ukeme. The only person that needs a little bit of dragging is Lily, that went to bring out this thing that went to dig some, that, like, Lily just went to dig a hole where there was no hole. Now there's a huge well. Do you understand? So the only person that needs a little bit of dragging, and I can understand if they say, this person is being dragged, is Lily Pope. Because it's Cruz with Lily that sat down and filmed this video where she was now talking about who get this or who. In fact, I don't even want to go into all of those things that she said in that video. It's Lily that needs a little bit of dragging. But Ukeme and the sister Edith, people should just leave them alone. This did not concern Edith. Seriously. Forget Edith and her bad mouth and everything. And right now, Edith is sitting pretty, doing her thing. And let her just be there. She should be left alone. She has not started any drama. She has not ignited, because sometimes people will be starting things behind the scene and it will not play out on YouTube. And still, you will still understand. But right now, none, directly or indirectly, it seems like Edith have not been doing anything. She's just been focusing on her business, and that should be that. But Lily, being a counter reactor, should be spoken about, because that's what comes with this niche. Okay, if you talk about something and someone sees that this thing they don't agree with you, of course they're going to set up their own ring light, and they have the right to also react on you, because you react on other people, and you as a reactor, you will understand. But I saw no reason for her to mention the name of Edith or Edith's hotel. That's what I think. So Lily feels she's an elder giving words of wisdom, but she lacks sense, just talking loosely. Since nothing she has cursed. Make Lily know hear you say she should not be elder, or Lily na elder. Elder Lily. Grandma Lily, okay? Don't do that. Oh, I say it. Please address her correctly, okay? Elder Lily or Grandma Lily, okay? Auntie Lily, do you understand? You have to show Lily that Lily is very old. Lily is funny. Really, Lily is a cruise. Like Lily Pop, it's a cruise. Like that, her name, Cruise with Lily, I think it suits her very well, because everything about Lily is cruise. From the moment she comes and tells you, hello, beauties, and start presenting whatever she's presenting, you will just see the cruise in that whole content. And that's Lily. Trust me, that's Lily for you. It's nothing else. But in the case of Ukeme, let's go back to the case at hand, because UK family is blowing hot. That's what I want everybody to know. So you guys avoid UK, and when I mean avoid UK, I mean when UK family puts out a video, don't go on her comment section and be telling her, don't do this, don't do that. Or UK said she does not want to hear advice from any damn person. UK doesn't care who you are. If you know her, if you watch her content, if you people laugh, you joke on the streets, she doesn't care. And every single thing that is being said to UK family right now, she responds, okay, to commenters, to viewers, to subscribers, to anything at all. As far as you mention her name, Ukeme or UK will respond to you. That's not even, you understand. If you were on Choice TV's live stream, you will understand that UK did not want to back down. Normally, UK will explain, and she will just leave it alone. But UK kept on pressing that she is not going to back down. She knows what she did was right, She stated what she stated. Nobody's going to tell her not to say what she wants to say, and that is final. Whatever you want to say is your own damn business, and you can be there screaming, but she doesn't care. She's still going to do it. So, in other words, while you're where you are seated saying, UK, don't do this one or don't do that one, UK is filming a video. And that's exactly what happened, because UK came out this morning and she said to Choice TV, Choice TV, I totally, okay, not partially, I totally, absolutely, completely disagree with you on what you said on your live stream. And Ukeme went ahead, explained everything, and even talked more. Some of the talk I wouldn't even touch on, okay? But she made sure that she addressed Choice TV from the beginning to the end about every single thing that Choice had said on Choice TV's live stream. So, in other words, if Lily Pope will come out and say one thing, and that thing she's saying, she mentions Ukeme's cousin, don't think that Ukeme will not come out to do another video just because a lot of comments in the streets and some videos are saying that she should not respond, she should ignore her sister, she should not get involved, she should not do this one. UK have said nobody should tell her what to do. Everybody is an adult on this street. Nobody is telling anybody what to do or what not to do. So she is going to do what she's going to do, and everybody should what? Back off. Okay? Back off or F off because Ukeme is charged up in 2024 and it is what it is. I say that Ukeme is a grown-ass woman. No one can tell her to keep her sister's name out of her mouth, especially as she was not bad-mouthing her. Well, you're right. At the end of the day, nobody can tell anybody what to do, how to do something, but people can just air their opinion too. That's the thing with this niche, right? So because she's now also a reactor, before people were reacting based on the family is one that is always trending for something. But now people will now also be reacting not only on the fact that the family is always trending for something, either positive or negative, but because she's also now a reactor, other people will now be able to react and try to suggest certain things. And it is one thing for people to suggest, but I think UK should quickly catch up and not be angry and try to understand. And I think even when supporters, could be supporters of anybody, okay, are saying something, she should just let it be. And another thing I will advise her, there are some people that their job, when they see that you're streaming live, their job is to come in and try to piss you off. Some people are coming in to try to set you up. So that's exactly what they're going to do. So if you're not careful on your live stream, as you're talking, you're delivering what you're delivering, certain things are not in your mind as you're delivering that or presenting whatever you're presenting. But as you're reading the comments, before you know, you start responding to certain comments. I think that's what happened to Ukeme on that live stream. And let me read this before I continue what I wanted to say. So the problem is they are not giving opinion. Those toxic fans are are commanding her in an abusive way. Who the heck are they? That's why you have to know when someone is trying to trigger you. Someone is trying to. People would always poke you. It's normal in this life, even outside YouTube. There are places you go to and certain things will just be happening, and you can tell, you can feel it within you that somebody is just trying to do something to see your reaction, to see what you're going to do. There are times people will dare you, but I feel like as a content creator, one of the first things you should understand is people will poke you, people will say things, but always have the best response. That's one thing I tell people. when you look at the comments, sometimes if you feel like that comment is really going to anger you, it's your page. So that's why you have delete, right? Get rid of the comments. You won't see it. And when you don't see it, it won't do you anyhow. You won't feel any type of way. So I think that's one thing Ukeme needs to do also. Now that she will be reacting, I feel like even when she's not talking about her cousin, there will be people that will come in and say something about her cousin. Even if Ukeme is talking about something totally different. And that's how it's going to be. The same with if editorial is talking about something totally different, people will come in and want to. So I feel like she needs to understand that do not respond to those comments. Do not entertain those type of comments. This is one thing I said to some people. You create a content. Someone is coming in with certain type of vibe. If you know that that is not what you stand for, clear it from the beginning. If I'm live, you're trying to give your point and you're using all the abusive word, insulting, I don't care who is wrong or who is right. I will cut you off and tell you, please do it responsibly. Because if you go in with insult, trying to pass a message, you've done nothing. You've wasted your energy. Your hand will pain you from typing. You've just wasted your whole time. But there is a way you're going to present something to someone, the way you're going to speak to someone in all calmness, choosing your words carefully. By the time you finish talking to that person will sit down and cry. People need to learn how to talk. So understand that people's frustration, you're not responsible for people's frustration. You're not responsible for people's whatever is going on in their life that is making them act the way they're acting. I think that the difference is no one is going to Edith's comment section to trash her whilst defending Ukeme, but Edith's fans do this all the time to Ukeme. It's time the table turns. I'll tell you why. From what Edith has been on YouTube longer than any other member of her family, right? And it seemed like Edith is the one that brought them to YouTube. Okay, like, okay, I've started this thing. It's kind of brought her family into it. So they share audience, right? So because Edith introduced these people, my mom is now creating content, my fans go support. So most of these people are editorials fans and they support UK family too. So they watch both of them or all of them. But the two people that are really fighting is editorial and UK, right? So this is expected that UK, being the one that the other one brought, will suffer more. So that's why if you're saying you're not seeing so much of what is being done to UK in editorial's corner, is because she has the bigger audience. You cannot compare both of their audience. You understand? You can't. So of course, in terms of who's got more fans, Edith's got more fans. So it is possible that you will see more of those type of stuffs. And there's no stopping them. Do you understand? Because in their mind, in their head, they are fighting for their loved one. They're fighting for someone that they really want to support 100%. That's why for me, when I did my own, the first video I did about the first, I think, video live stream I did about this Lily thing, I mentioned it. I said this video that Lily Pope did is going to bring up a whole lot, and that's what is happening. Look at the turn that this whole thing has taken. By now, people will be discussing something else. People would have finished discussing the Boulevard Hotel by now, and people will be on other topics. But now look where this thing is now diverting to. I hope Lily comes out and corrects herself and listen better and do better analysis. Sometimes you have to watch someone's video more than once. I understand that in some cases data, okay, they worry. But For me, if a video is very long, as I'm watching you, I have a pen and a paper close by. As you're talking, I'm jotting down points. I just don't watch a video. I see a video and say I'm reacting on it. I will watch you first to see if there's something that is worth discussing. And then I grab a pen and paper and I will start from the beginning watching so I can write out things that you're saying and write out the time stamp also when you said that thing. So as I'm addressing you, I'm telling you at so point of your video, you said this. As you said, so if Lily when you want to counter react on something, that is more serious than someone that is just reacting like that. So one needs to understand what they are doing. There are different ways of reacting. There are people that will just react and they will talk and just talk and talk and talk and go. There are people that will really make you to understand the content that they are reacting to, even if you've not watched it. From the way they will explain to you before they will now start giving their own opinion. Now you're able to differentiate when they are explaining what that content is about or what that particular content creator said, and from when they will now start giving their own opinion. So you as a viewer also, when you're coming in with your own response, your own commentary, you're able to follow through. You're able to understand and you're able to drop a perfect comment that blends properly with the said content. So it has nothing to do with the numbers. It is active. It does. Nah, what are you saying? What are you saying? Are you saying if Edith and Ukeme had the same level of following and level and the same supporters, you won't be seeing as much as you're seeing right now? It's because UK don't have so much fans also. That's why. If UK had lots of fans, you will see them blasting editorial also. That's just what it is. UK does not have so much fans. Because when you sit down to do a live stream and you're talking about editorial, there are certain people that will burst in. And they will not even wait for you to finish. They will just start throwing, like insulting you, calling you out of your name. You will just know, this one is this person's supporter. But hardly you will sit to talk about UK and you will get that level of somebody or people coming in to insult you. It's based on the fans. Like you talk about likes of Diana Ekweme, the next thing people don't, they wish you death. So it just depends on the type of content creator and the level that they've reached and the supporters that they've been able to gather. And because the supporters are many, the more they are in number, the more havoc they are able to cause. That's why you will hear content creator saying, hey, this content creator talk about me. You people go report the channel. Let them drop the channel. Because that content creator knows that they have that number of people that will be able to cause that harm to that person's channel. It will not be UK that will be shouting, go and report somebody's channel. They will drop the channel. Many people will go report them. So at the end of the day, it has to do with the numbers. Numbers matters a lot in everything. In everything. There are sometimes in the house you want to lift something that is so heavy. By yourself, you cannot lift it. But if someone else come and give you a hand, you see that you're able to. And sometimes two persons cannot lift certain weight. But the more people that support, the more you're able to lift heavier stuffs. The same with the elections. How do you win free and fair election? You win by the numbers of votes you get, by the number of people that are voting for you. So it's the same on YouTube also. It's by the number of people that support Edith. There are so many that they are able to find different content. They are able to find different place where Edith is being talked about. But because UK has smaller audience, they don't see much about what is happening. And maybe they are not really die-hard. UK has not reached that level where she will have die-hard fans. I don't think she does. But I think the sister does have die-hard fans, just like Dinah Ekweme that has those die-hard fans that are ready to buy people based on Dinah's head. Do you understand? I said, Ukeme has fans, but her fans are more classy. You said it yourself. You attract people who are like your personality. He said, anyways, I don't talk my own. Now me they prophesy correctly for this street. Let's watch and see. But if Edith gets sense, better call her best to order ASAP. Nobody calls anybody back on YouTube. Mm-mm. One thing a lot of people want to have on YouTube is supporters. Those people that can speak for you where your eyes and your ears is not. Where your eyes can't reach, where your ears can't hear. They will be there for you. So if you're expecting that at some point she's going to call her people, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Because first of all, if she wants to call her people back based on this particular current happenings, she needs to go and view all the contents by herself and understand it and see that nobody was comparing her, but she was only receiving shades. So she's able to sit down and also do video and shade the people that shaded her. And that's it. But because she will not do that, she will work with what these people already they've told her, and she's already fired up inside of her. She's boiling. So the last thing she wants to do is to tell anybody that is fighting for her to calm down. And do you blame her? It's Lily that sat down and filmed this type of video, knowing fully well that she has a huge audience also, because Lily will film and post with Cruise with Lily and share the link to her main channel, the Lily Pop channel, and lots of people will view, lots of people will see. And because at the end of the day, she's a mom vlogger, Editorial is also a mom vlogger, they also have the same people that watch them. So there are people that watches Editorial, that watches Lily, and they will see that and they will take what Lily said to Editorial and not what every other person said. And Editorial not wanting to do her own research. A lot of people don't, a lot of these YouTubers, they don't. And you will know this from how they speak when they hear about something. How they will, if they are posting on their community, if they are doing a video about it, if they ever decide to address it, from the way they speak, you will know that they did not go to view that particular content, but they took from somebody else. So forget about someone or Editorial calling back her people. It's not going to happen. The deed has been done. What Lily wanted, she has achieved, because now Lily is in the lips of everybody, and Editorial is also being talked about. That didn't happen before. So you see, let me see. So we don't care for the sisters matter. Let them shade. Let them shade and the fans. Let them shade and the fans back off. They will settle in time, even if not 20 years. But no fan should be trashing Ukeme. Of course, family is family at the end of the day. It might never go back to how it used to be, but family is family. But will fans understand that? Fans will not understand that. Okay, so we've been talking for an hour now, and final statement from me about this whole thing. One, what was being talked about was the Boulevard Hotel, just like when Editorial launched at the Golden Hotel. Reactors reacted, congratulated Edith, people talked, said what they wanted to say. Editorial trended for that period. Nelo Keke launched her home. People talked about it, how beautiful it was, how spacious it was, the decoration, the design. I remember, I think I remember I even did a video where I said, Nelua, they use that broom will look like native doctor broom. They sweep your house, go get scooper and stuff like they're not just talking about it, Then Banter with NJ showed her kitchen. That was talked about. Everything that happened in the streets happened, and these things were talked about. Now, Banter with NJ came out posting a video about their family hotel. I remember the first video I did about that hotel. That's what I said. Beautiful hotel, well put together, very nice family hotel. That's how I call that hotel. The Boulevard Hotel is a family hotel. They're all gonna have shares in that property, just as they will have shares in everything else that their father has. So that was supposed to be what people will be talking about. Are we going to see more content? Okay, take for example now, if Lily had not done this video that Lily did, dragging Victoria into this thing, do you know the next content that would have been analyzed on the streets was the content that another YouTuber posted? And I think that YouTuber is not that big. And I think because everybody was talking about the Boulevard Hotel, YouTube suggested that video to me. And I saw that video and I watched it. And that was the video where the guy was interviewing Nelo Keke's father. And that was a beautiful video that deserves to be talked about. That's a video that deserves to be played so you can hear the CEO of the Boulevard Hotel speak for himself. First off, I've heard so much about the Chukuma, like, I don't know, some people call him Gabriel Gabros. I don't even know what exactly is his name. Thank you very much, Oyoyo's word. Thank you. Lily Cruzette. I don't even see that comment until I look at it, like Oyoyo comment popped up. So as I said, Lily Cruz, enter house. I see it. You said your mouth not be here. No fish out. Ah, Chineke. Your mouth. Ha, tamno. Oh, goodness. Okay. So the thing is, after people spoke about the Boulevard Hotel, everyone would have seen that interview that this YouTuber, now I didn't even put the guy's name in my head because now we now had to think about Lily Pope's talk that is going to cause wahala. And I was thinking, look, we all have to do something because this is going to escalate and it's just going to take from the whole story. And this is PS. So I don't even remember the name of this person now. I would have told you people so you people go watch it. But anyway, I believe if you type that in, it will pop up because anything concerning the Boulevard Hotel now, YouTube will quickly suggest based on what you're watching. So that was an interview of Nelo Keke's father. For me, I was seeing Nelo Keke's father for the first time. And I was watching, I wanted to see the man's mannerism. Okay, I've seen his children on the streets of YouTube. I have one or two things, my opinion about them, okay. So I'm seeing their father for the first time. I've seen their uncle. When Nelo Keke took Modemaya to go interview the innocent man, that was the first time also I think I was seeing, I think I've seen a flash of him when they did something. I don't remember what event or something. But the first time I was seeing him like face to face, looking at the camera and talking, or being in camera talking for a while. So I can tell what the innocent's face looked like. But I didn't know what Nelo Keke's father's face looked like. So seeing him on this interview, and he said the CEO of, and I was just looking at this man, simple long sleeve shirt, glasses on. Nelu had exactly the shape of his head. Like, he was talking. He sounded like a very humble person. Well, that's the, and I said he sounded like, I'm saying like, because this is the first content I'm seeing. I'm seeing this man the first time. I love to see a lot so I can draw conclusion because we're watching online, but we don't know these people one-on-one. So we don't know. We can't really speak 100% on them. So that is a content that we reactors should sit down and react on. But Lily came and distracted everyone. That man said a whole lot of things. The man said a lot of things that people, if you're planning to go into this type of business, or if you're into any business, just something, this is someone that is into so many business, people that know him, people that are from the same state as him, or community next to his, are saying. I remember Yo-Yo yesterday on my live stream stated that she was in primary school when this man was a businessman that was known in, in Anambra State, or at least in Inewi. So if we have to calculate, it's not today. The man has been in the business for long. These are the type of people that if you're aspiring to be something, you should spend your time listening to when they are being interviewed, when they talk. But Lily came and distracted everybody. Now that video, not many people saw that interview where the man spoke about it, talked about how he came about this particular Boulevard hotel, the plan he had in mind, everything that, that happened for the hotel to look the way it is now. The guy was asking him questions, he was explaining, he was talking, just very nice content. That's why sometimes it's not just good for people to just, before you jump up to sit down and do a content, try to understand that what are people going to benefit? I'm thinking, what was Lily thinking? What are people going to benefit from this now? If an editorial heard about this whole thing, now how is she going to feel? You didn't help matters, even if you feel like you were defending her, because you could have gone to the comment section of the two YouTubers that you said were doing comparison, while at the end of the day, they were shading. So you could have gone to their comment section and give them a huge write-up about how they should not do this, and let that slide. Because you know that with the level of following you have, if you do a content like this, definitely editorial will hear about it, and it's going to take different turn. Now the story don't get K leg, story don't get Y leg, the story don't get Z leg. That Lily's video was not a calm cruise. The water were chubby, and we all ended up very seasick. No, we only seasick. It seemed like we were all drunk. We had hangover, then we now had seasick. We now had seasickness plus jet lag. Everything. Just join all of them together. We should be celebrating the hotel. The CEO words were words of wisdom instead of Lily's. You're right. The man, I don't know, you guys really, please find that video and watch it. Maybe if we can find that, because normally I don't like playing people's videos. So even if I go and watch it again, I will just come and tell you people, and I wouldn't understand everything, because there were certain things that he was saying in Igbo, and I will not know what he said in those parts of the video. But the things that he said in English that I could understand, the man was making a lot of sense and explained a lot. He wasn't just answering yes or no, or briefly responding, like, how some people know. He sat down next to this guy and gave this guy full interview, answered all the questions, expatiated where he needed to expatiate. Fantastic interview. And the man looked so simple, so down to earth. Really, I feel like if that man was walking on the road, it's someone that you would just see and just walk past. You wouldn't even think that man, he doesn't even look like somebody that has 1 million naira in his account. Like very simple, like no giant gold, this giant. Well, I couldn't see his eye, even if he's wearing giant wristwatch. Well, it is what it is. He's a millionaire, be a billionaire. Okay. But my point is, he looked very simple. That goes to tell you that the man's money, that's old money. That's old money, because it's only old money that behaves like that. When you see new money, you can tell. See likes of Portable that will jump, scream. You know why? climb on top of roof. You know those Niger celebrities that want to don designer from head to toe. You'll be seeing D&G, Fendi, Gucci, Abercrombie and Fitch, Louis Vuitton, Versace, everything. Do you get? But the man was just looking simple, like nothing concern me. At the end of the day, if you want to know who I be, go check my account. And you know this type of people, now person go to tell you say money long. Nobody man go to tell you say money long. Do you understand? So for me, I feel like that was something also. So there was just, my point is, there was so much that people could have taken from that particular video, being that people were just talking about his hotel. Someone was able to meet him there and interview him, which was fantastic. And I feel like content creators that are around that area need to go to that hotel. Like, more content need to be put out. And wherever I see that man, even a 5 minutes interview, making give on her, because I feel like the man has got a lot of wisdom and he's got a lot of experience, because he's been in the business for so many years. So if his mistakes, if he's losing money, if his bad business deals, whatever you want to know, okay, if he's willing to share, he's going to give good interview, and we're going to be having important and good discussion. Now what we need, now what we deserve. Do you understand? As Africans, because at the end of the day, say, now our continent get the lowest CPM for YouTube. People there, they fight nonsense fight wey no get head. You go make video, your mate go make video for another continent, then they make more money pass wetin wey you create. Facebook no go gree monetize our people. There's just so much important things that people can discuss and try to find solution. Not there they can't talk nonsense about who won't compare wetin one person to. Like, it's just not it. But anyway, it is what it is. People are going to have their opinion. My advice to UK, I see that UK is really responding to people. And I understand that sometimes it is hard to deal, because it's hard to deal, because a lot of people are coming, according to what I say, it is saying a lot of people are bashing, coming with the bashing and the negative, and UK is seeing it, and it's almost like it's very difficult for UK to hold back. But UK, if you will ever hear this, if you ever see this, leave it alone. Not every comment you need to respond to. Leave people alone. Let them talk. If somebody wants to say something, let them say whatever they want to say. When they get tired and they see that you don't respond anymore, when they see that all the stuff they say to you is not getting to you, they will start slowing down, and it becomes boring, right? You now start sounding like a broken record, because you're just doing something and the person is not reacting, and people are like, who are you? At the end of the day, who are you even fighting with? Because nobody is here fighting with you. But every time you respond to them, it will be like you have people you're beefing with. So ignore that. That's one. If that is happening to you when you do your videos, people are coming to drop such comments, or when you go watch other people's video, people are bashing you there. Ignore. Leave it alone. Do your content the way you want to do your content. Whatever decision you take, you are an adult and you can make your own decision, because at the end of the day, when the grass was corner, you go stand chester. So it is what it is. As I said, the only way they will stop is when Edith gets dragged. So let them continue. Even if you drag Edith, they will not stop. That will only fire them up to even do more. Do you understand? Every time Edith is being mentioned, they get fired up. So I think it will get to a point where Edith will be talked about less. Like these days, if you notice, for a while, for example, nobody talks so much about Dinah. Once in a while, Dinah will do something, people will talk, and that's it. But Dinah used to be someone that people used to react on a lot too. So I think Edith too will get there where people will not want to react so much on what she's doing. Not as if she's not doing something, but people will just decide not to talk about her anymore, and they will just, you know, that's how that is going to go down. Because if you notice also, you don't really see Dinah's fans so much on people's this thing, dragging them. Just once in a while that you will see them, even if they're talking about somebody else, they will still come and be dragged. But it's not as rampant as it used to be, where they were everywhere, you know, always immediately you just say die before you even add the now. they've sworn for your generation and started placing curses that will not stand on your head, that you've not even insulted anybody, and said, nobody is interested in So for UK, just do you and be in your lane. React to content that you want to react to. If you feel like you still want the battle between you and your sister to go on, like during that hotel period, like I said it and I stuck to my words. I believe you saw my videos where I said you shouldn't have attended. I still stand on my words. I feel like sometimes you have to respect people's decisions, even if you don't feel good about it, even if you know it's not the right thing, but because it's not your decision, it's their decision, you let it be. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just throwing out these words out there. If you ever come across my live stream, just let it be. Because even if you praise your sister, people will still drag you. So in order to let it, you know, if it's directly, in my own opinion, if it's directly for the content you did already, I don't see anything wrong, because you just called Lily out on her BS. You didn't react when the big fight, when editorial was being dragged, editorial was being talked about, you did not react. Now that editorial is not being talked about, you sat down and you filmed the video. Okay, you also said I'm home now. Is Choice and UK fighting? They fought, oh. The fight don't finish, because this is today is Wednesday. It's 1 a.m. European time. So from when Choice did it, it was yesterday, right? Yeah. Yeah, it was yesterday, because this, I'm saying yesterday. The day before? Did is it yeah, the day I was doing my live stream was there, she was doing her that live stream, because this morning she did another live stream and she was talking about something else that we won't even go into until whatever, if anything cast, that's when now will be talked about. But anyways, she did I'm talking about the live stream that she did in the night. Maybe you did not see that live stream. When Choice TV came on the streets and saw that everybody was talking about the video of what Lily Pope did, and people were reacting to it, and then some people were of the opinion that UK shouldn't have done the video, because it seemed like UK was shading. That's what people were saying, that UK was talking to her sister, not necessarily Lily Pope. Some people were saying no, UK was talking to Lily Pope and not editorial. So Choice TV said she did not watch the video, but from what she gathers on the street, from what she understands, that somebody should come and help her, come up on the live stream and explain to her. She dropped her contact, her number, and people came and gave their own opinion. But if you don't watch the content, you will not really know the A to Z of what the person said and where the person was coming from. So Choice judged from that, saying that UK, you don't come home, because the video, it was said, because I'm saying it was said, I watched UK's live stream from the beginning, I think about 43 minutes long or so. I watched it before I was even talking about it then. So Choice was like, do not talk about your sister. Leave editorial alone. UK, you started. When this war will start, now I'm talking about it, when this fight will start, leave UK, leave editorial alone. Editorial told you, don't talk about me, don't call me, don't come close to me, don't talk about me, do not relate to anything that relates to me, don't associate with me, stay away, directly or indirectly. I don't want you talking about me, I don't want you mentioning my name. She was like, we all heard the voice note on the street, that she does not understand. This is Choice TV talking, that she does not understand why UK will now sit down and be reacting and doing a video that should be talking about editorial, that UK should not speak on editorial. So as Choice was talking about it, at some point, UK Family joined her live stream. So both of them were going back and forth because UK Family came in and said, Choice, did you watch my live stream? I was not talking to my sister. I was talking to Lily Pope. I was addressing Lily Pope. But then some people that were still coming up on the live stream were saying, UK spent only a few minutes talking about Lily Pope, but the rest she was talking to editorial. So Choice was asking, did she mention editorial or she did not? Or did she mention the Eddie Golden or she did not? Well, it is hard not to mention editorial because the video that Lily Pope did, Lily Pope mentioned editorial and mentioned Eddie Golden Hotel and even shared Funke Akindele and even shared the Chukuma's children, call them long throats. So there is no way, if you're really, really dissecting and breaking down that Lily Pope's video, you will not mention the shade she threw at the Chukuma's children. You will not mention the shade she threw at Funke Akindele. You will not mention Tonto Dike and what's it called? You will not mention Tonto Dike and Omotala Jalade Ekende. There is no way you will not mention people that stays in a duplex, because she used herself as an example. Some people stay in a hut, some people stay in duplex like her, some people stay in a mansion, some people will have this, some people will have that. She also throws shade at her own parents. Lily Pope did. You guys don't say you didn't hear that part. So when she said, when she was saying, why are people comparing Editorial's hotel to the Boulevard Hotel when the Chukumas, they've been in money for so long, this is not their first, it's not their second, all of that. Some people's parents have already laid the foundation, not like us. In her word, not like us that our parents did not lay the foundation. And for example, this editorial also didn't have that opportunity to have parents that laid foundation for them. Don't say that the people didn't lay foundation for you. The money might not be as high, but at the same time, you also have to look at the, well, I don't know the age range or whatnot, but you also have to understand that the age of some people and the age of other people are not the same. I cannot compare my father. My father is way, 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 way older than the Chukumas. Okay, so I'm not going to compare. Do you understand? So I don't know why Lily made a lot of comparison in that her video that I can't tire for Lily. Do you understand? When you say you just tire for somebody, you just tire. Do you understand? So there is no way, my point is, there is no way you are going to analyze that Lily Pope's video. You will not mention editorial's name even once. But now that is the only video that will warrant you to mention editorial's name if you are analyzing all the videos. Because in other videos, shades were thrown. Yes, but names were not mentioned. So people that threw shade, but did not mention anybody's name. So those people are able to stand on their ground that they did not mention your name. Lily was the one that came explaining, waiting they no send them to explain. And now started mentioning editorial's name, Eddie Golden's name, and also throwing more shade to people around. The foundation is not just money, land, having a stable home. It's a foundation. What does Lily mean? She too they talk. Well, I think that's foundation for Lily, because Lily, I think the point she was trying to say is whatever the Chukumas are doing, maybe even the children or whatnot, they are not going to start from, because of course, if anything is Chukuma's children to editorial, if you want the ages will be close or something. So she's trying to say that even if you want to compare that, because the Sir or Chief Gabros already laid this foundation. So it's almost like the Nelo Keke and the Banta with Angie and the rest of their siblings that I don't know their names are up here because of the money that their father already laid. And then the likes of editorial that the father didn't lay monetary foundation will be down here and have to build up. So while they are building up, these other people already up here building and building. I guess that's Lily Pope's understanding, because if you go watch Lily Pope's video, you will hear her saying it. And as I was saying, you even had to shed the other parents that they did not lay foundation. How do you know? You know, at the end of the day, you don't know who laid foundation or who did not lay foundation for their children. okay? And no matter what, foundation will be laid, and it will be laid at different levels. So it's still going to be what it is. It is what it is at the end of the day, right? So this whole problem started with Lily Pope. Then now, Choice TV now came yesterday and gave her own bass as usual, saying, leave your sister alone. A choice, Makala, they talk through. My own is, everything is laugh, everything is cruise on this street, because when I hear the way conversations are going, and when I watch videos and I hear people's analysis, my own I to just sit down, begin to laugh, because sometimes you go watch some videos, you go want cry. Do you understand? Like the way the talk go, they go, you go want cry. But instead of you to cry, you get to laugh. You get to laugh. So that's exactly what I did. Watching everybody, my own is to come, sit down, laugh, and just gist with you people. That's just what I'm going to do. Nothing else. So if Lily had not done this conversation would have been going somewhere else. So people would have moved on to the next thing. Now, Choice TV did her own video. UK family told her own mind. Now, UK did her own video responding back to Choice TV. Is Choice TV going to sit down one now and come back and turn on live stream? We don't know. Is Lily Pope going to respond to everybody that is calling her name now? We don't know. But whatever the case may be, I just hope that this whole thing will just die down in a bit. Let something else come up. Let something else be talked about. This is just a hot mess that shouldn't have even happened from the beginning. Well, I've been talking for 1 hour 45 minutes. I didn't even know I'll be able to do 1 hour. And now it's 2 a.m. my time. Make I leave Ona, carry my own wahala, go sleep. It's 2 a.m. my time, okay? I'm just sitting down here facing the road with my door wide open. Anyways, we still have security here, so don't worry about me. I'm fine. But anyways, that's that for this conversation. I just wanted to point out that Ukeme did not back down. She stood her ground. Thank you too. Thank you too. You came here and you gave us your own opinion, your thoughts, and everything. Thank you so much. I say thank you. God bless you. Thank you. I'm grateful. And thank you all of you for joining. Thank you, Yo-Yo's World says, even though you're on the road, you're still able to jump in. I know you're busy. Thank you so much. My silent viewers, I will not comment, won't say anything, but we just watch. Thank you also very much too. I pray that God bless you all. Nobody should take anything personal at the end of the day, okay? Do not take anything personal you see on social media, because social media will always be social media, okay? That being said, you guys, I am out of here. But before I go, let's quickly do our prayer that we always do at the end of every live stream. God bless you. Those of you that are in Europe, Africa, or the parts of the world where it's already night time, you're sleeping or you're about to sleep and whatnot. I pray that you have a good night's sleep, a good night rest. I pray that God will guide and protect you and your own. God will guide, send his angels to stay around your building, around your rooms, and guide and protect you as you have a nice sleep, so no harm would come near you. For those of us that are in the US and other places in the world where it's still daytime, you're still going about your chores, I pray that God will send the Holy Spirit, send his angels to guide you as you drive out, as you catch that flight, as you get on that boat, as you get on the road, wherever you're traveling, whatever means that you're traveling, you're going to walk, going for shopping, whatever you're doing. I pray that God guide and protect you and take you to where you're going and bring you back home to your family, your kids in school, husband, wife at work, family members, well wishers. I pray that God will guide and protect and put you all under his umbrella. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I pray that your secret prayer, your heart desire, that which you have been asking for, is between just you and your heavenly Father, because those are prayers that you make in your closet. But I want you to believe that as you say those words, because the Bible made us to understand that life and that is in the power of the tongue. And those that love it shall eat of the fruit. So be careful of what comes out of your mouth. Be careful of what you say. Be careful of what you wish for. Okay? Like I always say to people, even when you're angry, when you say those negative words, when you say those things you know you don't mean, please take them back immediately. Okay? Because there's a lot going on that if your spiritual eyes is being opened to see, you won't be able to speak. Okay? So those secret prayers those secret words, conversations you're having with your Heavenly Father, may He grant all of them. May your Heavenly Father open the doors of heaven. May your home be too small to contain the blessings that will be coming. When people will be saying there is a casting down, you will be saying there is a lifting up. People around you will look at you and ask you, what is going on? How did you do it? How is it that everything that is happening, it's not affecting you? It's almost like you're not here, but the light of God will shine through you. Your miracle is here. Your miracle is on its way. Everything will not happen just like that. But remember that your timing and God's timing is not the same. So be patient. Keep praying. Keep hoping. Keep believing. Forgive. Let go. Be free. Be happy. Compliment someone. Support someone. Lift someone up. Try your best every day in your life to do something good. Never plan or plot evil against anyone, no matter what. God bless you all. Let me stop preaching. When I start with the preaching, I can go on and on and on, and I won't stop. God bless you all as you receive that which your heart desires. Thank you all so very much. I pray for good health, sound mind, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. God bless you all. Thank you, children of God. Thank you so very much. I will see you all. This is Entertainment Daily with OK, and I am your host, Octavia Cora. If you love our analysis, how we dissect and analyze over here, subscribe, turn on notification. Whenever we're live like this, if you have something to say, I'll drop the link. Feel free. Over here, we have reasonable conversation. We talk. We know the para, we know the meant. We won't talk, it will make sense. Because I believe that you don't know how far your content can go. You don't know where your content will be played, and someone will sit back and listen and like, wait, this person is making sense. I wanted to do this thing this way, but I think the way this person. So let's be deliberate about everything we're doing. Let's be professional about everything we're doing. Everything is not cruise. Sometimes it's fun to just catch cruise and act like Bobo the Fool, but sometimes, mostly when you are in the faces of people that you don't know, people that you might never meet, be deliberate about the type of content you're putting out if you're a content creator. If you're not a content creator, but you are a commenter, be deliberate about what you're commenting, because you don't know who, from what part of the world will be reading what you put out there. Let whatever you're putting out there affect people positively. Like I always say, I react here, but I will watch your video first of all, and I will wait to see if there's something that is worth talking about. And I will talk about it, and I will address it. And if it's something that I need to give you and make you understand, I will try to the best of my knowledge. And even if you don't understand, somebody else will understand the point I'm coming, or the point I was trying to make, and will know that I meant no harm. So let's be deliberate about the message or the type of stuff we're doing. Thank you all so very much. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. 2:20. Let me go before it's 2:30 a.m. You guys, I will see y'all. As more gist keep flowing, we will keep talking. But you guys, the world is difficult enough. Let's not make it more difficult for anyone, no matter what. God bless you. Thank you all so very much. I love you all. Y'all, my people. You are all my people. We're one. Now, Heavenly Father, all of us, they look up to at the end of the day. We all wake up and pray. Or as we step out, we pray. Or even if you forgot to pray, something will happen and you will look up and you will ask God, please, let it be that your heart is clear. Your hands are clean. God bless you all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Barrister Yo-Yo. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you all. I leave you all now and I will go to bed and try to catch some sleep. It's still school week, school runs. I don't even know how many hours I want sleep. I want sleep now. It all be content creating. I'll be small. But yeah. Thank you all so very much. I'm out of here. See y'all today. I wanted to say see you all tomorrow, but it's Wednesday already. So see you all today because by the time I will be waking up, I don't know the basketballs that will be flying around. So yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you, Barrister Yo-Yo. God bless you. Yeah, bye. Bye, everyone.